Now, in line with President Bola Tinubu's desire to ensure probity and prudence in public spending on infrastructural provisions, all government ministries, departments and agencies have been directed to review their intended procurement where there are budgetary gaps. This is to help the Federal Executive Council decide on which of the projects are of urgent priority and need review or augmentation through the guiding recommendations of the Ministry of Budget and Finance. In this regard, all the memos presented at the Executive Council meeting by the Ministry of Works have been stepped down so as to ensure that the projects in the memos are in line with budgetary requirements. Ministers of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris, Attorney General and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi, and Budget and National Planning Atiku Bagudu hinted these as high points of the issues that form the agenda of the Executive Council meeting, which was presided over by President Bola Tinubu. There was also a discussion on the need to review the National Council of Procurement Act 16 years after its coming into force so as to stem the tide of abandoned projects.
The delay in projects is as a result of many reasons. Sometimes the public procurement procedure itself actually contributes to a delay because it has timelines. And then just before Mr. President was sworn in, for the 2023 budget, the preceding government introduced what is known as the bottom-up cash plan, which is an accounting process where MDAs, following the signature of a budget into law, are, by the Public Procurement Act, allowed to go on and do all the procurement processes.
Law is dynamic, and all over the world, you have to amend your laws or practice it, interpret it, enforce it in a way to conform to modern realities. Some of the areas that we are looking at is the timelines within which certain actions should be taken, certain consideration should be given.
Meanwhile, the Council has frowned at the misinformation and misconception caused by the recent media publications on the Samoa Agreement. Minister of Information and National Orientation Mohammed Idris expressed the dissatisfaction of the Council over the report, which he said was misleading and fake, while expressing the assurance of the present administration towards ensuring pressure freedom in all forms. The minister called for restraint on the part of the media as they are always a strong pillar in the nation's democratic structure.
This further underscores the importance of media and what we say all the time. If we want to report, it is pertinent on all practitioners within this industry to ensure that you report what is correct and what is in the best interest of the nation. I think this is the message that government has. And it is because of that that we have taken to the industry's own self-appointed ombudsman. The ombudsman is appointed by the industry itself to look at some of these excesses. And we have written to the ombudsman.
Meanwhile, the issues surrounding the media report have been reported to the press ombudsman to take the necessary step towards addressing its negative effects and of course address and prevent future occurrence of such unfounded reports.